Hello my dear friends and followers, and welcome back to the Ikigai channel. I'm Jacob and you're watching the very first episode of Comprehending Command Blocks, the series where I show you the intricacies of commands and command blocks and help you on your way to become a command block connoisseur. Today I'll show you the very basics. I'm going to talk about different command block types and when you should use them. I'll teach you the concepts and then show you some examples. You can find the World download in the description so you can follow along and explore for yourself if you want. So, let's learn something. First, the most important part. To get a command block, you just hit T and then type in /give and your username. Remember, you can use tab to autocomplete. Then you type in COM and press tab twice. So it says Minecraft command block. And then you hit enter. And voila! Your very own command block. In Minecraft there are 3 different types of command blocks that work in slightly different ways. The first one you get when you place down your block is an impulse command block, as you can see here in the GUI. GUI stands for Graphical User Interface. It's the overlay that shows a chest, your inventory, a command block, or something similar. An impulse command block executes its command every time it gets a redstone signal. You can see here if I pull this lever, it says hi in chat. If we open the GUI again and tap the button where it says impulse, and then hit done, we get a chain command block. Chain command blocks are a little bit more complicated, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Just remember that it exists for now. If you hit the button a 3rd time, you get a repeat block. This block executes its command every tick that it has a redstone signal. A tick is a piece of time, you can say. There are 20 ticks in every second. If I pull the lever now, you can see that it spams hi into chat exactly 20 times every second. I'll pull the lever again to stop it. Okay, let's open the GUI again. You can see that there is a button here that says unconditional. If I tap it, then it changes to conditional. This means that the command block will execute its command if the command behind it is successful. You'll probably want it to set it to always active if you use this setting. That means that it doesn't care if it has a redstone signal or not. It'll execute its command anyway. You can see a simple setup right here of conditional command blocks. This first command block has a command that tests for a green concrete block right here. Then the second one is set to conditional, so it will say hi when the first one finds a command block. You can see that the conditional one has kind of this indentation that fits to the arrow on the other side. That's how you know it's a conditional command block. So if I place the green concrete here, it spams hi into chat again. When I punch it out, it stops. Here you can see a slightly different setup. You can see that the first command block is exactly the same, while the second one is an impulse command set to needs redstone. So if I tap the button now, nothing happens. But if I place a green concrete block right there, then it says hi. You can also see that the arrow on top of the first command block doesn't point into the second one. Conditional command blocks works by detecting if the command block behind them was successful, regardless of that block's orientation. Okay, let's check out the chain block now. These blocks execute their command after the block that's pointing into them is done. The first impulse block here is set to say 0 and the chain blocks 1, 2, and 3 respectively. So if I tap the button, all of them are going to activate. The first one is set to need redstone, while the other ones are set to always active. You can see that the message appeared at the same time for all of the blocks. It all happens within a single tick. In this next example, you can see that the chain blocks can turn and twist. They work by detecting if the command block that's pointing into them is done. I remind you, I say done, not successful. They work even if the command failed. They don't work like the conditional blocks that detect the block behind them. These detect the block that's pointing into them. So that means they can turn. If I press the button here, we get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's do a quick summary of what we learned. We learned how to obtain a command block. We learned about the 3 different types of command blocks: impulse, chain, and repeat. We learned how to make your command blocks ignore redstone, and what the difference between a conditional and an unconditional command block is. In the next video, I'll teach you about the teleport commands, as well as target selectors. Well, that was all I had for you this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.